Shallow, AME Church, for having me here. And congratulations to all of you here. Now, I find it strange that all of us is in black and white. I like that, y'all. Well, we'll start off by introducing myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Johnson. I'm a 14-year-old entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, award-winning filmmaker, and talk show host. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is investing time in yourself.
Yeah. All right.
Investing time in yourself. Now, I may be 14, but I have the mind of an old man. So
all right.
I had to use the phone on this one. But investing time into yourself. And on my journey of me, you know, I'm still trying to get to a level of success. And there's a level of success that I'm trying to achieve. But on this journey, I had to understand that you have to invest time into yourself. You have to invest time into yourself. And if we be honest, sometimes we know more about our next door neighbor's friend than we know about ourselves. It's true. No, because what we have to understand that it's all about mindset. We have to change our mentality. We have to change the way we think. At 9 years old, I started my own company, Aaron Johnson Productions, and that was at 9. And at that time, my parents, they always used to tell me, if you want to live successful, you have to change your mindset. And from that age, all the way up now to 14, I made a decision that I would not live an ordinary life, but an extraordinary life. And that is something that I want everybody in this room to do. Live an extraordinary life. Live an extraordinary. Look, I told my parents, I said, look, I am not working on anybody's job. I am not. And I know all the adults here can agree with me. You know, you go to work, you know, you slave your hours, and they give you a little paycheck. You got to come back next week and do it all over again. I said, ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't doing it. So I said, look, I'm going to start my own company. And I do have an award-winning company where my film in March just won Lost. It was best film in my category at the Widescreen Film and Music Video Festival in Miami. So yes, you have to get to know yourself. And when I say get to know yourself, do you know who you want to be? Do you know where you want to go in the next 5 years? Now look, I told my parents, I said, and what I had to come to realize is that, yes, get your education. Get your education. But if we be honest, we gonna need more than education to go further.
Talk to him, man.
I'm gonna be honest, because the stuff they put in these schools now, I just don't get it. So I told my parents, I said, I'm going to virtual school. So that's why I am not, because the stuff that they putting in the school systems, it just don't make no sense. And this time, we're going to have to need more than education to go far. You're going to need determination, motivation, inspiration. You're going to have the heart of a champion to go far in this life. That's what I mean. You have to get to know yourself. Get to know what you want to do. And that means cutting out some of the idle time. Cutting off, you know, hanging out all night. Cutting off staying on the phone. Cutting off, you know. Now what I'm saying is that you don't have to stop it completely. Just cut it off sometimes so you can invest time into yourself. That's something my parents, they always teach me and my brothers, that you have to invest time into yourself. Research. Practice. Practice makes perfect. And I remember I used to stay up late nights. My parents would have to force me to get off the computer. Literally. If you don't get off the computer, I'm a bitch, I'm behind. You know? I would be on the computer. Knowing I had school the next day, I would be on the computer probably like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Researching, practicing on what I want to do. Because that's just how hungry I was. I wanted success. I told my parents, I'm not living an ordinary life. I wanted success, so you have to get to know you. Do you, by raise of hands from all of the kids here, do you know who you are? What I mean by know, I'm not talking about you presently right now, but I'm talking about the know you, the one that's going to be in the future. 10 years from now, do you know you? That's what you have to research. You have to understand that if we don't invest time into ourselves, nobody's going to invest time into us. It's true. Even our parents.
That's right.
They can't want your dream more than you want your dream. You
Amen.
have to want it. You have to want your dream more than anybody else wanted for you. And I'm telling you, I still, till this day, knowing I still got school on the computer, that's my life all day long, is on the computer. So, you know, after I do my schoolwork, doing out in the morning, I promise you, literally all day long, research, practice, research, practice. And if I'm not traveling out of town, I'm doing commercials for my church. And that's something that is very crucial that we have to realize, that we have to plant seeds in the ground. We have to plant seeds. Now, I remember, it was like 2012, 11 when the business was on. It was around 2012 and 11. And my parents, one thing that they had to teach me was that you have to plant seed in the ground because God is our supplier. So I believe it was in 2012 where I wasn't doing commercials. I wasn't using my gift for the church. Well, I was before. But 2012, you know, it was just some stuff happened and I didn't do it for a whole year. My business did not get no traffic for an entire year. Until like what, 2013? 2013, when I started back doing the commercials, that's when I started getting the calls. So I said, Lord, that's weird. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I do it every Sunday. So if I'm not traveling out of town, if my parents are not with me, I'll make sure I get those commercials done. So whatever gift and talent that you use, please make sure that you use it in the church as well. There's another point I want to hit on, is finding your passion. You have to find your passion. And this is something that I found very, very funny. Because even though I'm an entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, award-winning filmmaker, I had to realize that I said, Lord, I got too many passions to run after. So, because I'm doing all this stuff. So, but one thing my mom and my dad, they always taught me is that you have to focus on one thing at a time. And I'm all about having a plan B, C, D, E, F. You know, making sure plan B don't work, you got C. Plan C don't work, you got D. So I make sure I go all across the board. And it's not bad to have, you know, more than one plan. You know, it's good because just in case if that plan don't work out, you got another one. But then at the same time, we have to make sure that we put all our time and energy into our dream. Put all your time and energy into what you want to do. Listen, since we're going back to the next school year, and like what? Next month? Next month we're going back to school. I'm going to tell y'all my schedule. Last year, this is my schedule. I'm in the house of God, I promise. I will wake up. We wake up at what, 7? Wake up at 7 in the morning. I won't get home until 6. From 6 all the way to, like what, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up working. And then I only get probably like 2 hours of sleep. I would do that every single day. You want to know why? Because I was hungry. I wanted my dream. I wanted my vision. So you have to find your passion and you have to run with it. Listen, if you want to experience life and if you want to see things like that you never did before, you have to change your mentality. Change the way you wake up in the morning. Change the way you act. Change the way you think. Change the way you view life because it's all up to you. I would have never thought in a million years that at 14 I would be traveling every single week. We just came back from Philadelphia. And before that, it was New Orleans. The week before that, it was New Orleans. And next week, I have to travel to Atlanta for the Hoodie Awards. You want to know why? And everybody thinks this happens overnight. No. I've been working 6 years hard. 6 years. From elementary school, probably like from the 5th grade, 4th grade, all the way up to now. 6 years, I've been working hard. Hard. Y'all, when I say hard. People say I got these black circles on my eyes because I'm dark skinned. I said, no, that's from no sleep. I've been working hard. But you know what? It all pays off. It all will work. Look, as long as you are putting time, as long as you are putting effort into your dream, into your vision, I promise you everything will work out. Now, I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions. I'm going to start off with you. So what do you want to do?
I want to be about
All right. What do you want to? On a dance. Now you see, I can't dance like young people. So I told you I have old bones. I have old bones. Okay, so what do you want? Lawyer. Cosmetologist. You don't know yet? All right, veterinarian and singing. Now you see, we all have all these dreams, but what is stopping us from making it happen now? Not no degree. Because I'm running a company, I wrote 2 books, I have films, I'm doing all of this without a degree. So what is stopping you guys from your dreams?
Amen. Amen.
What is stopping you? The only thing that's stopping us is us. We tell the truth. The only thing that is stopping us is us.
Tell the truth.
Because sometimes what we have to understand is that when we make, I'm an overachiever, so when I make one accomplishment, that's not enough for me. When I make 2, that's not enough. 3, that's not enough. 4, that's not enough. I'm telling you, when I went to the Essence Festival in New Orleans, where I was being honored at the 365 and I go up, I told my parents, oh, this is great. This is great, but this is not the end. I said, I still feel like I haven't done enough. Because like I said, there's a level of achievement where I'm trying to get to. We all have to start dreaming so small.
Amen.
We have to start dreaming big.
Big.
I was doing a motivational speaking, I was doing a workshop earlier this year, around January, February. I had told everybody in that room, and I have it documented on video. I told everybody in that room that I am determined to make my name known around this world before 2015 is out. And look what happened. Amen. I'm getting ready to go on BET. And I just got casted a lead role in this movie that's coming out in 2016.
All right.
So you know what? It's not about dreaming too small. Sometimes as youth, we let our age, we let our circumstances, we let our friends, we let our peers, we let different things and different people distract us. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Because I'm telling you this, tomorrow's not promised to anyone. And that saying that you only live once, they don't mean turn up. I'm sorry. They say you only live once, yeah, you only live once. So if you mess up this life, you ain't gonna have another chance. So instead of partying and doing all the stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, make your life better. I tell my parents all the time, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for my family. And I'm not just the only one working. My brother, he's an international R&B singer. My little brother, he's a traveling AAU ball player. So like I said, we are all working, not for us, but for our family. And I told you I don't got a good memory, so I'm looking down this phone. So what we just have to understand and what we just have to realize is that we have to put some time into ourselves, and I can't stretch that enough, that we have to put time into ourselves, put time into our vision. I literally spend like what, 10, 12 hours investing into myself. When I say investing, I'm writing. I'm constantly writing. Matter of fact, I'm writing a stage play that's coming out in 2016 at the beginning of the year. Not just that, I'm in the middle of shooting a film that I'm producing called Blackout. Not just that, I'm in the middle of traveling across the world. You see what I mean? You cannot dream too small. You have to invest time into yourself. Now, I don't know everybody here, but I saw him in what was it, the church newsletter? Fellowship. Yeah. So I want to ask you, what do you do?
I play basketball.
All right, basketball. I can't play either. But you see what I mean? Even with basketball, are you training constantly every single day? Like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours out the day? You have to start doing that. I'm going to tell you why. Not just practice makes perfect. I know we hear that from everybody, everywhere. But I'm living proof that practice makes perfect.
Yes, it does.
Practice makes perfect. I'm telling you. It does. And if you playing basketball, you know, try, if you can't do 8 hours out the day, try to do at least about 4 hours, working on dribbling, working on, you know, your speed, working on your endurance. You know, you have to do different things to better yourself. So that's why I just want to scratch to you guys today. Now, I want to do an exercise that I always do when I do with on my workshops. I want all of the youth, matter of fact, I want everybody in here to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me, we're in the church, nothing will be still. Close your eyes. Now, what I want you to think about is, where do you want to be in the next 5 years of your life?
My Lord.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I don't want you to think about school-wise. I want you to think about out of school, your career. Where do you see yourself vacationing at? Where do you see your house? Where do you imagine your life to be in the next 5 years? I want you to think about what you have to do to get there. Think about improving yourself. Think about cutting off some people that you really don't need.
Oh, say that now. Say that. Say that.
I want you to think about your family. And what I mean by your family, I'm not talking about your siblings. I'm talking about the family that you see being successful. I want you to think about yourself. Think about what you need. Now, when you open up your eyes, I want everybody to have that mindset that you have to move forward.
Move forward.
You have to be greater. You have to be stronger, wiser, and better.
Yeah.
Now you can open up your eyes. Everybody give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
Now, I know that was kind of short, but I had hit on a crucial topic when I was talking about cutting off people you don't need. And I'm living proof that I do that every day.
Amen.
But this is something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about today. Especially if we're going back to school. Some of the people that you know you're not supposed to be around. Don't be around those people. I'm going to tell you this. I have had so many people use me for my gift.
Amen.
Use me for my ability. They want me to try. And I was left with nothing. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you something that I heard, I'm telling you something that I experienced.
That's right.
When I was first starting off, probably like 4 years into my business, everybody, because I was like 12, 11, everybody they would pimp out my gift. They would pimp it up. They would not even pay me a dime. I did work from the United States all the way out the country, all the way to the Bahamas, all the way to Paris. I did work all over. And people will ring me dry for my gift.
Yeah.
They would not pay me a dime. They would not say thank you.
Yeah.
They would not do anything.
Yeah.
I had friends that manipulated me. I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
They when I say turn their backs on me quick.
Okay. Amen.
And my parents, they always told me, they said, you can't worry about those people.
Amen.
And I had close friends. When I say close, I mean blood cannot make us any closer. Wrong me dry as well. Pin me out for my gifts. And I had to get to a certain point where I say, you know what, I can't worry about nobody else but me and my family. That's the mindset you have to have, because it's okay to be nice. It's okay to have associates. But if they are literally taking up hours of your day, talking on the phone, talking about gossip, talking about who said this, who did that, don't keep those type of people. You have to be with people that will improve you. Look, if you are the smartest person in your circle, you have to find you another circle. You cannot be smart. Because you want friends, you want people that's going to build you up and not tear you down. You want friends that with that, look, you cannot be on your phone 24 hours, 7 days a week, talking to your friend. I'm sorry. I took my work quick. I said, look, I'm literally in no friend zone. I'm nice to everybody. I love everybody. Amen. But right now, I got to focus on furthering my career, and that's the mindset I want you guys to have, all right? So everybody, thank you so much for having me here. I love you, and thank you.